I've been a parishioner here at St. Jude since high school, back in the early 2000s. I'm a cradle Catholic, but there wasn't a stimulus to, really attend Mass and grow in the faith. I would come on days of obligation, I would miss occasional Masses. Overall, I was always in this lukewarm kind of state in my faith until I started dating Leah. She had always, I felt, more of an established faith life than I did, and she would always hold me accountable to going to Mass more often and participate in the church more. But I still felt I could be doing more, but I just wasn't. One day we had some bad news related to her health, and her family, which has a very strong Catholic background, they came over and we would do prayer groups. I understood I needed to do more with my faith. I heard about Welcome. I had ignored it before, dodged the guys by the exits. I knew it was something I had to try. In the situation we were living in at the time with her health problem, I just needed extra help. I figured going to the retreat was the first step.
He was really interested in attending, and he was curious about what was going to happen.
I signed up. I was thinking it was going to be a weekend of just talking about religious topics and, hearing people's stories, but it was just way more than that. I felt connected to something I was missing, and that was basically a friendship with Jesus in a way that I didn't have before.
I remember when I picked him up, he had a different look. And I was like, wow, something really important happened.
I went in not really knowing what to expect. There's a lot that happens during the weekend, but what I really loved was the sense of just brotherhood. Initially, you don't know each other, but then you leave the event in a sense of community. You're a group of guys that went through that retreat with Jesus, and it was an amazing experience.
He loved it, and then I got curious, and then I decided to attend. It's usually the woman that goes first, and then it's the husband. With us, it was the opposite.
It definitely made me and my wife closer, both spiritually and in our relationship. We pray together often.
He would be the one to tell me, hey, let's go to church, and hey, let's meet, my brothers from the Welcome retreat.
It definitely made me feel like I'm a part of a community now, part of the St. Jude community. Looking around, I don't just see familiar faces. I see brothers that I care about, and it's a different sense of family in the church, and it's really beautiful.
I could see how happy he was to, gather with those guys, and that made me really happy for him.
You just give it a shot. It's one weekend, and it's so worth it.
Something happens during the retreat, and you feel so comfortable, and you don't feel that people are judging you or anything. They're praying for you as well.
If you're thinking that you could be doing something to expand your faith a little more, or if you feel like there's that lukewarmness in you that you need to improve, or you just need to, open yourself more to the Lord for this new challenge, I highly recommend signing up for the Welcome Retreat, because you'll come out a better man.